Hi, AFI Movie Club. I'm Stanley Nelson, and I'm pleased to introduce a week of documentary films. First up is my film, The Black Panthers, Vanguard of the Revolution. I made this film a couple of years ago because I felt that the Black Panther story had not really been told, or had only been told in one way, and that the Black Panthers were many things to many people. The Black Panthers that I knew growing up as a 16, 17-year-old kid in New York City was a very different Panthers than they had come to be known across the country. I really learned a lot about what they called the rank and file of the lumpen proletariat, the worker bees of the Black Panthers. One of the things that we tried to highlight in the film is why people joined the Panthers and why people stayed with the Panthers and then why people eventually left. The Panthers were very much constructed in the image of their leaders, Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, Eldridge Cleaver. And when their leaders failed, the movement in many ways, collapsed. I hope that my film, Black Panthers Vanguard of the Revolution, is something to do with the resurgence of interest in the Panthers. I think that, we're looking at the Panthers in a very different way. And it allowed other people to have their own interpretation of the Black Panthers and the people who were part of the Panthers. So you see, in Judas and the Black Messiah, probably the first time that Fred Hampton has ever been mentioned, in a fiction film. It's really interesting. Mentoring was really important to me when I was first getting started as a filmmaker. So many times filmmakers are working kind of figuratively and literally in the dark, and sometimes, it helps for them to come out of the dark and to be able to talk with other people, kick ideas around, or just know that somebody is listening and caring. One of the most important things to me is the documentary lab that we run out of Firelight Media. We're in our 11th year. We have over 100 people who have gone through the lab, filmmakers of color all over the country that we've helped make their first and second film. I'm so old that when I started out making documentary films, PBS was the only game around. HBO didn't exist. The networks did not hire independent filmmakers. They would contract their own producers if they wanted a film made. So, PBS was the only game in town. And so it's been a great deal to me. And also, PBS has given me freedom to make the films that I wanted to make and not have a commercial concern, not be concerned with the bottom line. I think that public media has been very important to me and to so many other filmmakers, as a way in, as a place to start filmmaking or just continue their careers. If you want to watch my film, and please do, go to afi.com and take a look.